about DC before we move on to our next topic. From recording yesterday, which is Tuesday night. What's his name? Todd Phillips.
Todd Phillips, yeah.
He dropped on Instagram a picture, basically saying that Joker's 2, basically announcing that they are currently working on Joker 2.
Nope, I don't like it.
Well, excuse me.
I don't like it.
You said you
No, I like Joker. I don't like the fact there's a sequel.
Oh, you don't want a sequel for that film?
I like. Here's the thing, yeah. We live in a society. That's mad. You know about that line from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We live in a society where they love doing the sequel thing and the trilogy thing and the franchise thing and this and this that. Some things are better as standalone movies. The best person to ask about that to reflect what I just said there, Christopher Nolan, Inception, Interstellar, Prestige.
Yeah, but these are superhero films, man. Everyone's gonna want more. There's too much mainstream.
These things they're not superhero movies, but they're
these are
supernatural concepts.
But these are like director-driven projects, opposed to following like a character that everyone like loves.
But after watching, because the thing is, regardless of that fact, there are still characters that we don't know, but after we watch them for the first time, I want to see a sequel of him.
Yeah.
So like the character, I don't know his name, but the guy from Matthew McConaughey from Interstellar, I like this character. I want to see what happens next. Yeah. Same with Leo DiCaprio in Inception. I want to see what happens next.
Yeah.
But that is subject to the imagination.
Yeah.
The way Joker ended, we don't know what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
You don't remember how the movie ended. We don't know what's true.
Yeah.
Why do a sequel?
Yeah.
This is the biggest backlash that Joker got before it was released, is the fact that we don't want to see Joker's origin story. No one wants to see, because when you see Joker's origin story, it ruins the character. So what they did it smart. We don't know what happened in that movie was true. You have some, you risked it, and it worked. Now you want to risk it again. You can ruin that franchise without
the money came in, bro.
Fuck the money.
The money came in.
You can ruin a franchise by doing a sequel. Sequelitis is a real.
The fans demand for it.
The sequelitis is a real disease. Don't let that ruin you, man.
Unless you're going into danger zone.
Oh, fuck.
Shout out Tom Cruise. Top 5 white men in the world.
Fuck's sake.
Mac, what's your thoughts on Joker 2? Miss or miss it?
Skip it.
I'm also on that viewpoint that there's too much of that sequelitis thing going about. Same with Stranger Things, like that should have been just one season.
Oh, sure.
Or you could just done like an anthology type thing where like True Detective, every season is a different vibe. Or like, but like with Joker, I feel like that last scene was so powerful. That last scene when he's in the car, it's just so powerful. And like,
no, not even in the car. I'm talking about the one in the asylum, bro. I'm talking about the one in the asylum.
I pretend that scene doesn't exist because I like how the car scene ended, isn't it? Like that scene when he's just on the car. That to me is how Joker ended.
So you believe that what we saw in that movie was his true origin story?
Nah, but I feel like that little scene at the end when like she asks when he says you wouldn't get it, like.
No, but that scene is
for that scene.
That scene basically says, you know what, everything you just watched, because if you actually watch the movie and you watch the Easter eggs, if you look at every single clock in the movie, it all says the same time. No matter what time of day, it all says the same time. So that gets you thinking, like, there's an inconsistency. Even like with the whole thing with that relationship with that girl, there's an inconsistency. So the fact that the power in this movie is the fact that we do not know who is the unreliable narrator kind of trait.
That was out the way. Yeah, but that was out the window when the movie itself is called Joker. So what's the point?
Wait, what's that?
Like, if he's not the Joker at the end of the movie, why are you calling the movie Joker?
He is the Joker. He is the Joker.
I get it. I get it. Ambiguity is cool and stuff, but
it's
the
cool.
movie's called Joker. It doesn't matter Joker.
No. He is Joaquin Phoenix. That character at the end of the movie where he was talking to that lady in the sun. That character is Joker. Because remember, at the end of that, he kills people and starts running all that shit. Yeah. I'm saying is the origin story. We do not want to see an origin story. So the movie is the whole thing of the fact that Joker made a story that's cool, that is based on the unreliable narrator. That is where the power is. That is that character. The same way in the Killing Joke. Have you not seen the Killing Joke?
Yeah.
So the Killing Joke is the same concept. Is an unreliable narrator, and that concept has not been really touched too tough in most recent movies, which is why it has a lot more value because we don't see it that much. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that movie works. Why do a sequel?
Me personally, I don't think. I feel like there's definitely no need for a sequel. I feel like there's more stories that I would have liked to. There's more characters I'd like to see with this kind of story given to them. Like I said, Flash movie still ain't come out. but they're announcing the sequel to Joker.
You know, it's mad that the Flash is taking long to come out. I thought it'd be faster.
I always say shit like that because
Back. I beg you, stop talking. Say that again.
I said it.
Say that again. Say it louder. Back. Hear this.
I said it's mad how the Flash is taking long to come out. I thought he'd be faster.
Dickhead. I'll never let that slide. How dare you? Sorry, Matt, continue, bro. Sorry to cut you off, man.
Yeah, but because for me,
I'm looking forward to it. I can't lie.
You're looking forward to it because you would like to watch it, but are you not scared that it's gonna be shit? Are you not scared it ruins what's been created?
I think I do agree with you on that.
Because I'm watching it,
but I think I like the Joker, so I think that's the only thing that's driving.
But we're gonna watch it regardless. Me and Mac, despite the fact that we don't want to see it, we're gonna watch it because it's fucking Joker. Yeah. It's just I'm scared they might ruin it. The only way they won't ruin it. Here's Mac. I want to hear your opinion on this as well, and obviously yours as well. The question I'm gonna ask is, what would make the second movie work? For me, a continuation from that scene.
Yeah.
Where we do a Joaquin Phoenix and Robert Pattinson situation, where it is not, we cannot continue from that car scene. We must continue from that asylum scene and maintain this story here as an unreliable story. Mm-hmm. We don't know if it's true or not. If we continue from that, it gives it truth. And when it becomes truth, it ruins the whole concept of the Joker. Yeah. You have to continue from the asylum and then say, cool, that was his past, or at least we think that's his past. Yeah. Now here's a Joker story. Here's a movie about Joker, slapping a one Robert Pattinson or a Michael Keaton or something, and make a Batman versus Joker movie. That's the only way it will work. And if that's done well, happy days. We get a good movie.
I think we're getting that because from the title it had on it, it basically said it had like a disease. I can't remember the exact name.
Let me find the snap actually because Mac. Let me get you on this one. Yeah, what if obviously they're gonna make one regardless. What kind of storyline will make it good?
If they make one regardless. I don't know. For me, I feel like the Joker is at his most like entertaining when he has to contrast against Batman's character, innit?
Yeah.
So him alone, I feel like you're always gonna miss something else because the full potential of Joker, it has to be the dynamic with Batman. That's him at his best.
Yeah.
That's Joker and Batman together. That's when they shine. Yeah. So when you're doing this him alone thing, to go into a whole second movie, not even this is a second movie on Joker, it's just a bit of definitely overkill, you know. But probably a story that could be fun would be him actually descending fully into like the character, like actually getting goons and shit like that, manipulating people and stuff like that. They can go into that.
Showing the build up of how he creates empire.
Do you think? Do you think Robert Pattinson would work in a Joker movie, or Joaquin Phoenix would work in a Batman movie?
I think.
To be fair, there's not even a point even us thinking that because they've already casted the Joker.
They did. Yeah, no, I like that character though. I like the actor. The actor's really.
He seems like a young Joker as well. It seems like he's not been called the Joker.
He's that guy from Eternals, isn't it?
Yeah, he's in Eternals.
I really like that character.
Yeah, he looks tapped, so it works.
Yeah. What do you think? Yeah. How could they make a good sequel? Back, do you have anything else to say on that?
Nah.
Yeah, Junior.
I feel like that's it.
No, you know.
What would make a good Joker 2? What needs to happen to make it a good movie?
I think what Matt kind of touched on is just that showing how he builds up an empire. How he builds up the goons, how he gets people to follow him along his side. But hearing you guys talk about it, I'm kind of like before I was mad hyped to see this film, but now hearing what you guys are saying,
what did that send you?
I'm starting to feel type of way by it now still. Especially the fact that the way they titled it, it seems like Harley Quinn is going to be in this one as well.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. So I don't know if it's French, but basically this.
No.
You're upset about Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie. What if it's a different?
So the subtitle, I can't really say the subtitle, but the subtitle is like it basically means two people having the same mental illness.
Batman.
So
Batman has the same mental illness as
so
Joker.
It could be Batman, but people are speculating that it's going to be.
I think it's Rob Pattinson. I think it's Rob Batman.
I think he's going to come out his universe. He thinks it's Marvel.
No. I'm sorry, but I do want to see.
Let go of that dream. Let go of that dream.
No. That's not the dream. That's not the dream. I do believe that they work in their respective universes. I think they work together. It's just what's also weird is the fact that Joker took place in the 70s? Was it the 80s?
Yeah.
And the Batman takes place in.
Yeah.
So there's a time.
The Batman in the first Joker was just Bruce Wayne. He was a kid, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
He
Yeah,
was a young man.
So it won't be Batman no matter what.
So it seems like it's gonna be Harley Quinn. I think it's gonna be Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, you know.
Well, we just have to
Yeah,
wait.
because like this Joker, like, because Batman's meant to like actually impact Joker in a big way, right? And this Batman in his universe is still a kid, so it's gonna have to be like a Flashpoint thing.
No. So continuity wise, it will work. Story wise, I think it will work very well. But continuity wise, it's just a flawed concept. So I'm not putting no hope in that. But the idea, because even Christopher Nolan kind of showcased it the best in The Dark Knight. He basically said that Joker, like you and I are not too, or you and I are the same, or we're very similar. Yeah. They are similar. Batman and Joker are they're both fucking psychopaphs.
Yeah, I think they said it's an unmovable object hitting a
immovable object hitting unstoppable force hitting an immovable object. Yeah. So they are the same thing. They just utilizing this. They've been basically dealt the same hand. See that pun? That little pun, you know what I'm saying? They've been dealt the same hand.
Should have a pun counter right now.
They've been dealt the same hands, but they decided to play it differently.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is they are the same.
Yeah.
That's why the whole thing of the two it works. But
it's Batman.
I'm just a young boy. I'm just a young boy from East London that says
we have to just wait and see. That's what it is, man. I'm glad you lot killed it for me. I was looking forward to it. But now I don't think no anymore, man. I'm conflicted.
You're ruining it.
I'm conflicted.